Hi folks, my name's Eric Wilson. I'm an independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of service. What I want to do in the next 4.5 minutes is give you the inside story on this '07 F150 so you can make an informed decision whether it's for you or not. I want to talk to you briefly about the motor and give you my estimation of whether this is a good, bad, or fair motor. In 30 years I've got a very trained ear, so I'm going to start this up, and if I hear any noises that shouldn't be there, I'm going to tell you. Now, right off the get-go, I am not hearing any unusual noises that should not be there, so that's a good sign. Number two, I'm going to check under the oil gasket, or under the oil filler. I'm going to check under the oil filter because if there's any, and the oil filler cap, because if there is any internal leakage, it would show up as white goo or mayonnaise inside, and this is clean, so there is no internal leaks, which is a good sign. Number three, I'm going to take you to the exhaust, and then I'm going to give you my estimation on what this motor is. Okay folks, I'm going to give you a thumbs up. I'm giving this motor a thumbs up at 220k. It is running good, and I am going to give this definite thumbs up. But now I want to show you in the next 2.5 minutes 18 other points in this truck so you can make an informed decision. Okay, on the right front tire, about 40% of tread left. I'd say about 20,000 K. Yeah, it's down just a little bit below half on the right front. Okay, on the front brakes, you got about 40,000 K left on the front brakes. Okay, now this right front strut here, or this right front control arm here, this whole thing that connects to the body here, this is loose and it needs to be changed, and I will write this down in my report where you can see that right on Kijiji, and I'll give you a price of what it costs to change it, part and labor. But this definitely needs to be changed if you're interested in this vehicle. Now, with the jack under the right front wheel, I'm going to check the outer right tie rod, and the outer right tie rod is tight, and that's critical because the outer tie rod holds the tire to the steering, and it is tight. Now, just a quick visual of the motor, under the motor and the tranny, or the front drive shaft. I am not seeing any leaks that need to be of concern, so it looks pretty clean for leaks. Okay, now on the left front tire, about again just below, about 40%, about 20,000 K on the left front tire. Okay, and on the left front brakes, about 40K left front brake. Okay, on the left, this control arm here that I'm pointing at, okay, this has to be changed. This is very loose and very dangerous. So folks, this is about another $240 to replace this side, and $240 for the other side, but this has to be changed. If you're going to drive this truck, get this, negotiate this into the price. Left upper control arm. Okay, now with the jack under the front left tire, I'm going to check the outer control arm and the outer tie rod, and it is tight. Now on the rear left tread, about the same, about 40 to 50%, about 20,000 K rear left tread. And on your spring, it's looking good. Okay, your spring is looking intact. There's no breaks that I can see. Your shock is shock's good and dry. Yeah, in the rear shock. So I'm seeing no visible leaks, nothing. Good, which is unusual for Fords, but no leaks. Okay, so I'm giving the left rear side 50,000 K before you have any trouble there. On the rear brakes, I'm giving you 40,000 K left. Lots of brakes in this truck. And on the right rear tread, about 40%, about 20,000 K. And on the spring, I'm giving this spring, oh yeah, no cracks, no breaks, good deal. Your shock, good and dry, no visible leaks. Again, I'm giving the right side, it's about 50K before you see any issues happening with that. Okay, I'm coming up at 225, 305 for the K. You got a low tire, it says here. So one of the tires is low, or one of the TPMS sensors is funky. I don't know which. That you would have to pump up the tires and find out. Just a shot of the interior, leather, nice interior. You do have a cracked windshield. You can see that crack coming up all the way along there, so you're gonna need a windshield in this puppy at about $220 installed. Also got a nice little sunroof there. Okay, I'm gonna give you on your fluids. I'm gonna say you have to change your oil. That's a start. Your brake fluid is up, your coolant is up, and your tranny fluid is clean. So definitely change the motor oil. The battery has to be changed. This battery is pooched. So you're looking at about $150 plus installation for the battery. Now, folks, if this is not what you're looking for, check out my website, techvideo123.com, because I am posting cars that I am personally inspecting every single day, and you can get the same inspection with a report card at no cost. I simply want to give you the tools you need to make an informed decision on what you want and what you need. Have a great one.